Hi guys, I hope you're well. Matt Rhodes here, and we have King of the Table coming up on the 1st of October. And I sent some questions remotely for some of the athletes to answer about this event. So beginning with the legend that is John Brezink, my first question is, John, what are your thoughts on the match between Dave Chaffee and Vitaly Lachlan?
My thoughts on Lachlan versus Dave Chaffee. I haven't seen too much of Vitaly in a while, so we really don't know what kind of condition he's in. He was getting quite big for a while there, but the recent stuff I've seen of him, he has seemed to have toned it down a little bit. Dave Chaffee is, in my opinion, probably the strongest arm on the planet right now as far as just side pressure. I mean, I think he's as strong, if not stronger, than Levan even. And he's got a super strong hand and wrist, so I think he's going to be able to control the match against Vitaly. Vitaly requires his top roll to work, and I just don't think it's going to work very well against Dave. So I would think Dave would probably come out on top. We've all seen Dave have a little bit of trouble with his endurance. I mean, that may become a factor in rounds 3 and 4 if it was a best of 5. But I think Dave would come out hard and fast at the beginning and probably steal the first 2 rounds, and then it would be up for grabs.
And my next question for John is, has he been watching any of Denis Cyplenkov's training footage? And what does he think Denis could do in the sport if he is to make a return?
Have I seen video of Denis lately? I have seen a little bit of Denis. I follow him on Instagram, so I see that he has been training quite a bit with other arm wrestlers in the gym. So he's definitely putting the work in. He doesn't look as big as Denis when he pulled Devin or in the past. So that's the big question. How much has he retained without that size? I think he's probably 85-90% of his old form. He looks in great shape. Will his confidence be there? I mean, when he's not huge. So, but I think he's very capable. He's probably still one of the very top arm wrestlers in the world right now, and I expect to see him back.
This question is for Hermes. What is his opinion on the match between Dave Chaffee and Vitaly Lachlan?
I think it will be a big war, but Chaffee have a little chance to beat. Have a little chance more to beat Lachlan. Yeah.
Why?
Because now Chaffee he do many competition, and Lachlan he rest too much, and now the shape of Chaffee is very strong. Yeah.
Does Hermes rate himself higher than Lachlan and Chaffee?
Not too much, but a little bit more, yes, for sure.
Why?
I think my wrist and my hand is more stronger than Lachlan and Chaffee. This shape now.
You're in good shape now.
Yeah.
What has changed? Because if you're in good shape now, why weren't you in good shape before? What have you done differently?
Now I change a little bit my training, and I show a lot of difference, and my power, I tested my power in Belgium. I know it's only practice table, but it's very good sensation, yes.
Does Hermes seriously want to take on Levan to be crowned King of the Table?
Yes, if this match are a good agreement, I want to compete with him, and I want to try to take his wrist. And I think I can do something. Yeah, because my style for Levan is very dangerous, very dangerous.
Thank you.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
My next question is for Dave Chaffee, just to hear his opinion on his upcoming match against Vitaly Lachlan.
Well, my thoughts on facing a Letton. I was really excited to get the call. I've always wanted to pull Vitaly. He was probably number 2 in the world for quite a few years. Then he didn't pull for a little bit. The guy's a monster, 6'7", 6'8", I don't know, 300 and whatever pounds. Russian beast. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to train really hard for this one. Real excited. Can't wait to get to Dubai to get the match on.
Now, my next question is for Toddzilla, who, of course, has come up against and beaten both Irakli and Lachlan, who will have a match against each other at King of the Table 5. So my first question is, what is your opinion on this match?
Irakli and Lachlan, they're both different styles. I could see either one winning. I could coach either one to win that match. If Lachlan goes out and plays defensively, Lachlan could very easily beat Irakli. If Irakli goes out and pulls more defensively than he normally does, he could win. If Irakli comes out super offensive like his classic, I think Lachlan can very easily shut that down. If Lachlan goes across center, I think Irakli wins. So that'll come down to whose strategy and who's able to implement their plan first. Overall, Irakli's got the stronger hand, Lachlan's got the stronger arm. So it'll just come down to who can, if Irakli can keep the match in the hand and keep it out of the straps, Irakli can win that. If Lachlan gets it into the straps and keeps on his side of the table, I can see Lachlan winning that fairly easily.
And having faced both of these guys, what are the keys to victory for both of them?
The keys to victory would be Lachlan pulling defensively and not crossing center, and Irakli staying out of the straps. So Irakli needs to stay out of the straps. Lachlan needs to stay on his side of the table. Even if he loses his hand, he's just got to keep his knuckles up. So that's the keys to either one of them.
My next question is for Lachlan himself. What are his thoughts on this upcoming match against Irakli?
Thoughts with my match against Irakli? Well, obviously he's the favourite. He's got the record, he's got the prestige of being in Georgia. But I just took a photo with him before, and he wasn't as big or as rigid through the hand as I thought. So I give myself a fairly good chance. I think it would be silly for me to top roll him. So I think I'll be thinking of something else that he's had before.
And who does Lachlan believe should begin as the favourite?
He would be favourite. He would be favourite. I'm always coming from Australia. I'm always the underdog, but I'm used to that, and it's a pretty happy place for me to be honest. So I like the surprise factor. Yeah.
Would you like to add anything else at all?
Everyone, I think, be ready for a surprise. I'm coming.
So there you have it, guys, a quick fire round of questions with many popular athletes about the upcoming tournament on October the 1st at King of the Table 5. Go to coresports.world to get your pay-per-view. I'll be back with another video soon. Thanks for watching.